Hey everyone, welcome back to Keeping Up with the Chaldeans. Today we're here with Jon Yatooma. He's going to talk about his journey in weight loss and life in general. We have a lot to talk about, a lot to catch you up about. Hopefully you're inspired. Hopefully people get inspired to kind of jump on the same journey that he took. If you deviate from it, make a little change, make a little adjustments. He wants to share his story to make sure that at least one person hears him and benefits from this conversation. He's a great man. He's all around Birmingham. You cannot miss the guy. He's got a gorgeous little pup that he trucks around town. Jon, take it away. Tell us a little bit about yourself and
Awesome.
kind of share a little bit about your story.
Thank you, Anthony. My name is Jon Yatooma. Make a long story short, around 5 years ago, I was 450 plus pounds. And it was during COVID, I decided to change my life. I had a bariatric surgery on July 15th, 2020, and I couldn't be happier with that decision. It was the best decision of my life. I was able to lose a lot of weight really fast, maintain very healthy blood levels, vitamin levels, which was key for me. It was overall just very successful. Since then, my quality of life has improved tenfold, obviously. I mean, when you go from not being able to breathe, not being able to go upstairs, to all of a sudden being as athletic as anybody else, it's definitely a change.
Maybe more athletic because you were trudging around all that weight. Your muscles are
Absolutely.
gangster.
Absolutely. Yeah, you could say
So,
that.
You said during COVID you made a change in your life.
Yes.
You decided to. What
Yes.
inspired that change?
Great question. Great question. We'll take it back to pre-COVID.
Yeah.
Friends of mine and I went on a ski trip up north to Boyne. This is a great story.
At
I wanted
450
to tell everybody.
pounds.
450 plus pounds. I've never skied in my life, but I said I have nothing better to do. All my friends are going. They rented a house. I said,
Who are your friends?
Let's go. I went with Matt Zoma,
Okay.
Randy Simona, attorney Randy Simona, Bryant Kuza, and their wives.
Crew.
Yeah,
Great
we had
crew.
a great time. We went up there for skiing, and obviously I've never skied before.
Yeah.
So we get there, everybody rents the ski equipment, and we had a trainer to go teach us, the people who didn't know how to ski, like
Sure.
me and some of the
Yeah,
girls, we didn't know how to ski. So we started skiing on this little bunny hill, which is where they train you at. And I realized there, you just go down and right back up. Literally like one of those, we didn't even make it to the bunny hill yet. You know what I mean?
Okay, got you.
All right, so I'm down there and I fall a couple times, and I realized, okay, this is cool, but it's not. Like, this isn't my thing. I'm not a skier or anything like that. So I decided, you know what? I'm just gonna go hang out with a couple of girls. Went to the spa. Let me go hang out over there. I'm gonna go do some sauna, steam room, get a workout in, whatever.
Yeah.
I sit in a sauna. And I'm by myself at first. A gentleman walks in. He sits on the opposite side. No words are said. And I'm just sitting there in my own zone. About 10, 15 minutes into it.
And at that
since he
time,
walked
even
in.
though you were 450 pounds,
Yeah.
you had the Jon Yatooma mentality where you were still loving life. You were still good with yourself. You were still
did.
fucking
I
hardcore. You still had a positive outlook.
But you know, when I
you
look
went to
back at-
fucking ski.
When I look back at that, Anthony, I feel like it was more fake than I wanted to have that life. I wanted to, but I don't know if I was really able to. You know what I mean? You know what I
Yes,
mean?
yes,
Kind of like fake it till you make it.
Yeah.
Kind of like that.
Yep.
So I'm sitting there, and there's a gentleman in there. We're minding each other. Nobody's talking to one another. Nobody's talking to each other. 10, 15 minutes goes by. All of a sudden, he says, I have to say something. I just want you to know something. I don't want to get into your business or anything, but I used to be bigger than you. So I hear and I look over at him.
How big was the cat?
He was
Normal?
So he was when I'm looking at it, first time looking at him, he was a very in shape person.
Okay.
Looked great.
Like you now.
Into his 50s. He's into his 50s at this time. I can tell he was a little bit on the older side.
Yeah.
So he's like, I said, excuse me, what was that? He said, years ago, I used to be bigger than you are right now. I said, oh, wow, you look phenomenal. He goes, yeah, well, I hate to talk about it. I don't want to get into anybody's business or make anybody feel uncomfortable. And I've been looking at you for 10, 15 minutes and I wasn't going to say anything, but something tells me to talk to you. And I keep getting a message to talk to you. So I just wanted to let you know that bariatric surgery saved my life. And not only did it save my life, I think I'm here in this sauna for a reason. Because I was skiing with my kids and my grandchildren. That's what he was telling me. His grandchildren, he said he should have never been able to meet because of how out of shape he was.
Wow.
And the health conditions he had. He said that for some reason he did not feel like skiing anymore. Let me go hang out in the sauna.
Yeah.
And he came and saw me. And he felt that was a sign to say something to me.
Wow.
So what I'm here to do right now is not to talk to the masses. Sure, I'd love for everybody to hear my story. I just want somebody to hear me,
Like
see
you
what I
heard the
want to
dude.
say, like I heard the dude,
Wow.
and take it to heart, and be willing to make that change in their life to expand their life, get more years on this planet.
Beautiful. So you were 450. Now
450
you're 200
plus.
and some.
I'm 230. I hover between 210 and 220 right now.
Yeah, it's fucking 10 pounds. Big fucking deal. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
We all hover. Shit. So how did you keep it off, man? How did you?
You know, so that's part of what I like to explain to people. Anybody can do a surgery. You can do a million different diets. It's all fine and dandy. Everything will work short term.
Yeah.
The only way for it to work long term is to do what I call flipping the switch. You got to flip the switch in your brain. The flipping the switch to no longer live the life you used to live. You know, I'm a firm believer that you can live the life you want. You can be the person you want to be. If you're not who you want to be, you can start being that person you want right now.
Yeah.
You can do it right now. You have to flip the switch.
Yes.
You have to be willing to change. So you can do the bariatric surgeries. You can do Ozempic. You can do everything. If you don't flip the switch up here, guess what? That short-term success is going to go away, and you're going to be right back to where you started.
That's unbelievable advice. Unbelievable advice, because it's true. Like I was, if I tried to speak to a room of 5 strangers, my throat would close. I couldn't say 2 words, man. Now,
Really?
yeah, I swear to God.
That's shocking to
And
me.
then I just decided one day, well, actually, I didn't even decide. So I used to own a franchise of a modeling and acting company. Now I own my own modeling and acting company, but I was a franchisee.
I think
and
9 or something like
nine,
that?
9 currently, but it was
Okay.
E-Model back in the day.
Okay.
It was Muhammad Hadid and Lou Pearlman. All those guys were my partners. This company... I had 26 offices across the country.
Oh, wow.
I had 2 main core partners, Mickey Paris at the time, now she's Mickey Pazenka, and Michael Fonkin. We had a conference call with all of our directors all across the country, which we had 26 offices. So we had, I don't know, 40, 60, 80 people on the phone on a conference call. Mike didn't show up for the call. Mickey didn't show up for the call. And I was on the call. And so I had to speak up. And if I could, I'd never done it in my life. But that's when the switch flipped. I started speaking and I took control of the whole call.
Yeah.
Just like it was normal. And Mickey had gotten on like 3 minutes or 4 minutes into the call. And she goes, I'm so freaking proud of you. And I negotiated the entire deal to take these, 13 offices and bring them into our group of 13 offices.
Right.
But behind the scenes, I can negotiate. But in front of people, I couldn't speak. I couldn't say a word. And so she was like, I'm so freaking proud of you. And I'm like, well, you motherfuckers weren't on the call. And she's like, I was just late a little bit. And so that was the day that I just said, fuck it. Like, what's going to stop
Absolutely.
you? You got to flip the switch, and it's changed.
Well, that's me right
Now
now.
they can't
I've never
shut me
done
the fuck
anything
up.
like this. Yeah, I've never done anything like this.
Really?
Actually, when I walked down these stairs and I saw the cameras,
Yeah.
I was like, oh no. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're like, I need one to take the edge off. Well,
Cheers to that.
Cheers, brother.
Yep,
Cheers
appreciate it.
to your accomplishment.
Thank you very
It's
much. I
fucking
appreciate
crazy,
that.
bro.
Well,
You know, I knew you back then. Like, I knew John, and I knew Big John. Like, I
Yeah.
knew you. And then, when you came up to me the other day at market, I forgot that guy.
yeah.
When you showed me the picture, I was
Yeah.
like, motherfucker, that's
Yeah.
my...
So
It's fucking
funny you
crazy,
said,
bro.
It's funny you said that, Anthony, because I changed my life. It was July. My surgery date was July 15th, 2020. I was actually originally scheduled.
It's almost here. It was just
It
back.
was just passed. My 5-year anniversary of that
No
just
way.
passed. Yes. So actually, the day I spoke to you was 2 days after
You,
my
you,
5-year
yes,
anniversary.
you did mention that.
Yep.
That's crazy.
Sorry, I lost my train of thought. Where was I going with that?
When I ran into you at market.
Yep. No, I had something better. Forgot where I was going with that.
It was... No, I said I knew that guy.
Oh, yeah. So,
Yeah.
sorry. So, I had my surgery July 15, 2020. The world was shut down. My original surgery was scheduled for March 27th of 2020. It got canceled 10 days before because of COVID.
Yes.
So, that was like so disheartening. I was like, oh, my God.
I prepped for this
Yeah,
shit.
I was so ready for it.
Yeah.
I've been waiting on this, and it got canceled. Okay, so we got scheduled to July. But anyway, so the world was shut down
Yeah.
when it happened. I lost all my weight it took me about 9 months to get to the weight that I'm at right now, which was amazing. I couldn't believe how fast it went. But so March of 2021 is where I'm at the weight that I'm at now. Now the world's reopening again.
Mm-hmm.
I go out and walk past friends. They have no idea who I am.
No
They
way.
haven't seen me in a year. They don't recall me.
I swear that happened to me the first time I saw you.
Yeah. Oh, I can list off 10 people right now that I can remember off the top of my head that their jaw dropped when they realized who they were talking to.
I said, hold on a second. I said, where the fuck do I know this guy from? Then it fucking hit me.
Absolutely. 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 So losing a ton of weight,
Yeah.
it's great. It's fine. It's dandy. I was actually huge since I was 8 years old. Since I was 8 years old, I was always the fat kid. Had man boobs since then. Always. One of the tough parts when, now I was 35 when I had surgery, almost 36 by the time I had lost that weight. You think that it's all good, you're fine, you are. But when you had such a drastic change in look and body,
Absolutely.
that when you look in the mirror and don't recognize this person, it's actually the scariest thing I've ever encountered in my life. And I'll tell you a good story about that. I had living by myself. I woke up in the morning to get ready to go to work, and I'm walking down the hallway. And as I'm walking down the hallway, I passed my bathroom, which had a mirror in it.
You pulled a gun on the guy.
At the corner of my eye.
He pulled a gun.
No, that's what I almost did. At the corner of my eye, I see somebody. I said, oh, shit. I turn the corner, and I'm hiding behind the wall, and I'm screaming, who's here? Who's here? And nobody's answering.
Are you like half asleep?
I'm looking for I'm half asleep. I don't know what's going on. So I'm looking for a weapon of some kind. I said, wait a minute, hold on. That had been me. I turned around and, I turned the corner like this. I'm so scared. I don't know who's there. And I noticed, oh my God, that's me in the mirror.
That's that pretty motherfucker right there.
Yeah, but I was so scared because I don't even know who this person is.
Yeah.
I've never seen this person in my life.
Oh, wow.
I had such a drastic weight change in such a short amount of time. I didn't give my mind a chance to catch up.
Yeah.
Keep in mind what's going on in the world at this time. COVID's going on. Mm-hmm. All these things are happening.
Yeah, you had cabin fever, fucking people, they get no contact with anyone.
Absolutely. So there are some struggles that you happen with it. Now, good struggles. I'll take these struggles all day long.
Yep.
But there are struggles with it. Absolutely. So if you're anybody interested in doing the bariatric surgery, I definitely urge to listen to their surgeon who's guiding you through it. Go through all of the programs that they're telling you to. You need to have psychological clearance to do this surgery. I didn't understand that.
Explain it to who else doesn't, because I don't.
Absolutely. So there's a whole process with bariatric surgery. You need your insurance to cover it. Most insurances aren't just going to say, okay, go and do it. They're going to put you through a 6-month to 1-year program, doctor-supervised weight loss program. If you can't lose the weight by then they'll approve you. Now, it depends on insurance. It's insurance specific, but for the most part, that's the program that they run. So I started with a major hospital. I started this journey through a major hospital. And they informed me my insurance provider had a 6-month waiting period where I had to do the medically supervised weight loss program before.
Not a year.
It was 6 months with them.
Okay.
Okay. So I went to this, national hospital. They're big all over.
Mm-hmm.
And I did the 6-month program. I saw them once or twice a month. And every time I went there, I saw somebody different. And they're asking me who I am again.
No, Jesus.
And I realized here I'm just a number. And I had zero comfortability with them. I wasn't comfortable with them at all. I decided to, right before scheduling my surgery with them, I decided to leave their program and start over from scratch and find me a different provider.
Good for you.
I found me a private surgeon 1.5 miles up the street from where I'm living. He's in West Bloomfield on Maple and Orchard Lake. He's a hero to me.
What's his name?
His name is Dr. Scott Laker.
Okay.
This isn't sponsored by him.
Yeah.
He doesn't even know I'm doing it. I went by him, and every time I went to his office, I saw him and his nurse, Nurse Kim, who I love as well. Love you, Kim. Hope you see this. And Kim,
where's he at? He's
on Maple and Orchard Lake in those medical offices. If you're going on Maple, heading east towards Orchard Lake, there's the whole medical office field over there.
On the left?
In there. He's on your right if you're heading east.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
All those medical offices over there. He's in there. He just moved offices again, but he's in the same vicinity.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Same complex.
Yep. I went by him. I immediately felt comfortable, but he advised me, so I had to do part of the program is you need psychological clearance.
Yeah.
That part I didn't understand.
Yeah.
Why would I need psychological? I'm fine. There's nothing wrong with me mentally. Well, at least I thought.
You almost shot yourself.
So at least I thought there wasn't. So, that's why I say it comes out in the end, he was 100% right. You follow the program, do what they tell you to do, and you'll be okay.
Yeah. Beautiful. So his name again?
Dr. Scott Laker.
Dr. Scott Laker.
Yes.
And what's the name of his practice so that we can kind of tag him?
Good question. I'll find it. We'll tag it. I want to say it's at Laker Surgery or I'll find out. We'll tag it later.
Yeah,
absolutely.
We can definitely do
absolutely.
that. So now it's been 5 years, you said.
Yes, 5 years exactly.
What has surprised you about it, and how have you been able to just keep it all off?
Good question. I think the part that surprised the most myself is that I was able to keep it off.
Okay.
I keep it off because I kept the switch flipped. I keep it on.
Okay, that's good.
I developed a phobia. I told myself, okay, so one of the things that I cut out at post-surgery was processed carbs. No bread, rice, pasta, no alcohol.
Even now?
This was, I wanted to give myself 12 months after surgery.
Got you.
None of that. That's part of the program. They tell you to stay away from this for a few months.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Absolutely. And then they told you to slowly incorporate it after a few months. Well, I said, I'm going to go 1 year, no carbs. Let's go on a ketogenic diet, and let's see how that goes from there. And, I was 450 plus going into surgery. My goal was to lose 100 pounds in a year.
Okay.
Well, in 9 months, I lost 230 pounds.
Jesus.
I couldn't be more grateful. It far exceeded my expectations, my surgeon's expectations.
What were you eating? What were you eating on a daily basis?
So it's funny because, they shrink your stomach, so you can't eat as much.
With a band, though, so there's a couple different...
Correct. This isn't a band. Lab band is something different. It's actually no longer allowed in the state of Michigan. Lab band's been banned from the state of Michigan.
Okay, so it's your sleeve.
Sleeve. I did gastric sleeve. Basically, all it is it's a very minimally invasive surgery where they basically shrink your stomach.
Okay, but so before we were rolling, you mentioned something about 4 pins.
Correct. So they took 4 needles into me to shrink my stomach in. 4 needles go into me, and they cut out the part of the stomach I no longer need, stitch it all back together, just
Oh,
through those
really?
4 needles.
Oh, so
Yep.
that's a major surgery.
Yeah, but it's very minimally invasive. You'd be surprised. I would think it was an hour. It was like a 1 hour surgery.
Could you feel any of the abdominal pain, or?
You know what's funny is when I woke up, I thought something happened wrong. I was in extreme pain.
Oh.
Don't know why. I was in extreme pain for some reason. So the nurses come in. They're like, "Are you okay?" I said, "I'm in a lot of pain over here."
Yeah, and I'm a
They're
gangster,
like,
bitch.
They're like, "Oh, well, we hit you with this and that." I'm like, "Well, I don't know what any of that means, but it's not working." They're like, "Well, what do you recommend I give you?" I said, "How do I know?"
Yeah. Now, did you
idea.
drink a lot prior?
Yeah, I wouldn't say I was a heavy drinker.
Okay.
You
Because
know,
a lot of times, like, the anesthesia won't work if you drink too much, or they up it.
nicotine or any nicotine in your system. Absolutely, I was very careful with that. I followed the program to a T. I was scared of everything. I didn't want to mess anything up. I followed it to a T.
So you woke up in pain, and then what?
Woke up in pain. Finally, the nurse hit me with something else, and then the pain went away.
Oh,
I was in the hospital overnight just for observation, and the next day I went home.
No way.
Yep, and then I'd weigh myself that day. I lost a couple pounds. Next day I lose a couple pounds. The next day I don't lose any weight. Like, oh shit,
it's over.
It didn't work.
It's over.
It didn't work. Back to the drawing board. I did all this for nothing. Another day goes by and I don't lose anything. The next day I lose 4 pounds, and then 2 pounds, and then nothing. So it was a constant struggle. Luckily, it just kept shredding. It just kept going. I'm extremely fortunate, and I, you see a lot of stories about people who did the same surgery without the same success. My heart breaks for those people.
Yeah. Do you think it's because they didn't follow
I think so.
everything?
I think it's because the flip didn't switch.
Yeah,
they
the
thought
switch
that
didn't
it's just
flip,
the
yeah.
surgery, it's all they needed. No, that's your kickoff point
Yes.
to change your life. This is going to help you. This isn't going to change your life. It's going to help you change your life.
It's
you
gonna
have
help
to
you
change your life.
Yeah.
You have to change. I went from somebody who hated the gym, couldn't go to the gym, to I don't feel right if I miss the gym. If I miss the gym, I'm not normal. I need that burn.
When you look at a lot of these people that do what you did, they're not color. They don't have a good color. You're like.
That's another thing I'm extremely fortunate about. My surgeon always tells me how let them do their job.
They took an oath.
Absolutely. Absolutely. If I could say one thing people don't talk about enough with this stuff is the mental health aspect from both sides. The mental health problems you get from not losing the weight,
Yeah.
then the mental health problems you get from losing the weight. Either way, you're going to have the problems. Which one do you want to be on? I'd rather have the side where I have the mental health problems because I'm not seeing the same person and all that, because I can fix that, and then once that's fixed, then I still have a healthy body and now a healthy mind.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, a healthy mind means nothing without a healthy body, because it could fail you at any time.
Absolutely.
And then the mind is gone too.
Absolutely. I get this question all the time. what are the side effects from having bariatric surgery? And I say, you're
question.
worried about the wrong things. What are the side effects from not having it?
Yeah, there's no.
What's the side effects from not having it? Worry about that more than having the side effects. Sure, well, could there be side effects? I think so. Heartburn, big deal.
Heartburn sucks.
Yep.
But
Now the effects of not doing it are heart attacks.
yeah,
You know, a million
Big
other
di-
things
big
that
difference.
can happen. Absolutely, absolutely.
what do you? What have you done with your life since? Like now that you're.
I have a whole new look at life.
Yeah.
I have a second chance.
Yeah.
I just recently turned 41 yesterday.
Happy birthday!
Oh, thank you very
brother.
much. Yep.
Shit.
Yep.
Here, cheers,
thank
man.
you. Thank you. Cheers to that.
41.
Absolutely.
God bless you.
I was 35 years old when I did the surgery. I'm positive I wouldn't make it to 45. 450 plus pounds. Not a healthy
You would not
lifestyle.
have. No, hell no. You'd have. You had zero chance of making it to 40.
Zero. And 50, I had negative % chance.
Yeah.
I had a negative 10% chance to make it to 50.
Wow.
So I got another chance at life, to living a nice, long, fulfilling life. That's one thing I'll take away from it. I'm grateful for. I'm here talking about it, and like I said, I'll talk to the masses about it. Everybody's gonna listen. I just want somebody to hear me.
Yeah.
And just know that if you're debating it, if you're thinking about making that change in your life, there's nothing more rewarding. And I'm at your disposal.
Yeah.
I'd love to help walk anybody through it. Anybody want to DM me through my social accounts, call me, text me if you have my information. If you want any sort of guidance through the process, anything I could give, I'm there to do.
Yeah, you're definitely a success story when it comes to the surgery. It's at Jon Yatooma.
Yatooma, Yatooma. That's my tag right
at
now.
Instagram right now.
On Instagram. I'm going to do a weight loss account.
Correct.
It's going to be something along the lines of from 450 to fit or something like that.
There you go.
Where I'll be talking about more about it, posting videos and stuff like that. I'll have my surgeon on there talking about it, hopefully.
Cool.
I'll talk to him about it.
Get Kim
And
on
we'll
there
go from
too.
there. Absolutely.
We need Kim.
Absolutely. Yes, she's the best because she's the one who whipped me into shape.
Really?
Yeah, when I went in, I was very hard-headed. I told you they wanted to have me see a psychiatrist. I'm like, for what?
Yeah.
They're like, just do it. And
Just do it.
Kim was on my ass about
Nike.
it.
All right,
Kim was
Nike,
on my
give
ass
him a
about it.
contract. Just do it.
Just do it. Absolutely. Some things that people should know before going into bariatric surgery. Again, surgery doesn't do the work for you. It gives you a chance. It gives you the chance to do it. You reset your stomach.
Yeah.
You're resetting it. Your stomach is back to the size it was when you were born. You have a chance to do a lot with that. Okay? Take advantage. Don't eat. Eat the minimal amount. All I ate every day, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, was 1 cup of turkey chili from Panera Bread, spread throughout the day. 2 bites, I'm stuffed.
What do you mean?
Stuffed. Oh, yeah. You can't eat much. Your stomach's the size of a baby's.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, your food intake goes down to nothing. Couple
Yeah,
of
so
bites
if you
and
don't
you're
take the
full.
vitamins, you're fucked.
Absolutely. That's where the malnourishment comes in. That's where you see people when you say they don't look as healthy.
Yeah,
as
they look.
there's no vitamins in them. They're missing out on their vitamins. That's a problem that people do.
Yeah, yeah.
And it ends up biting them in the ass.
Yes.
But take your vitamins, do the program the exact way your doctor tells you to. You should be fine. You should absolutely
For
be fine.
sure.
Just follow the program. Stick with it, but you got to flip the switch in your mind. The surgery is only going to take you so far. If the flip isn't switched, you're going to go right back to your bad habits. Eating late, eating garbage.
Yeah.
You have to flip that switch. You have to, like I said, every day you can wake up and decide you're a different person. What person do you want to be? Go and be that person.
So
Live that healthy lifestyle.
So our moms cook up a storm.
Yeah. Oh, you know what my mom used to do after my surgery, several months out? I was staying at her house. She was, help watching me and stuff like that. my mom would chase me around the house with a
With a
spoon
mamma
and was
mia.
on my lap like I'm a 3-year-old. Like, John, please, one more bite. You didn't eat anything. Please, one more bite. She chased me around the house with a spoon.
God, they love us so much, man.
Yeah.
I swear.
She was so scared that I'm not eating.
Yeah.
That something's going to happen. You know, God bless her.
Yeah.
None of this would have been possible without my mother's support. She was there through all my surgeries, through everything, stuck with me the whole way. Either 35, 36 years old at the time. I still had my mother there at my side at all times, which is
Still with us?
Absolutely, absolutely.
bless her,
Yeah,
man.
thank you.
What's her name?
Her name is Jon Yatooma.
Jon
Yep.
Yatooma.
Yep, she was with me every step of the way.
God bless her.
Post surgery, I lost all my weight, and now I'm stuck with. Here's another issue. What I'm talking about. So you lost all this weight.
Too many
happened very
bitches? Too many bitches?
Never too many. So you lost all this weight really fast. Well, what happens to the skin? It doesn't just go back.
Oh, what did you do?
I had 4 plastic surgery procedures.
You did?
Since, absolutely.
Oh, God
I
bless
had
you,
to
man.
do skin removal from my chest, my stomach, my arms, and my thighs. 17 and a half hours of plastic
Never fucking
surgery.
known, man. I swear.
17 and a half hours of plastic surgery. Those were done by 2 different surgeons. It was
Is that considered elective? Not
It's absolutely elective. Insurance doesn't cover shit.
you had to pay for it all. Wow.
Absolutely.
That's
And they don't give you a penny off.
Wow.
That's the surgeons.
It's okay.
Absolutely. Hey, worth it. What's it for?
Yeah,
What's it
exactly.
for? You know, realize you do whatever you do to make yourself feel good about, you know, the way you present yourself and everything.
sure.
Whatever it takes. I'm all for it. My surgeons were great. My first surgery was my chest and my stomach skin removal. I did the 2 procedures a year apart. It was 9.5 hours, the first one. When I tell you, my mother took me there and sat in the waiting room the whole entire time. My surgeon took me in, and then the nurses were telling her, it's going to be a long time. We'll call you when it's ready. You can come back and pick them up.
Don't
She's
even
like,
call
I'm
me.
not going anywhere.
Don't even call me.
I'm not going anywhere. She was there the whole time. I feel like I felt that she was there, and I was so much more comfortable. I know my mom is there.
Yeah.
No matter what.
Of course, yeah.
It was just amazing, you know? It was truly amazing. So I
Chaldean
couldn't thank my
moms,
mom enough for everything that she helped me with. I know I put her through a lot.
Janet, you're a gangster girl.
She
God bless you.
absolutely is. Absolutely.
All right. So, well, thanks for joining us.
Oh, thank you for having me.
And I hope everyone out there,
Yep.
someone hears them.
Somebody hear
someone
me.
takes his-
Anybody would like any help,
Yeah.
any advice, please feel free to reach out. I'm there for you.
It's beautiful.
If I can help one person the way I was helped, it's very rewarding to me, and I'm there for anybody who needs the help. Call me. I'm there.
When John sat next to me on the bench at Market, he's like, I need a minute of your time. I was like, what the fuck does this guy want, man? He sat down. He said, listen, I know you got this show and you do this thing and blah, blah, blah. I want to share my story. Motherfucker, I'm having fun. I'm out at a bar. He almost brought me to tears with this story, man. That I swear.
Yeah.
I'm glad you did, though, brother.
Thank you very
I swear.
much. I'm really glad you're able to
did.
listen. Thank you for the invite here.
Absolutely.
You have a beautiful home. God bless.
Thank you. But before we leave,
Yes.
we end the shows with a question.
Sure.
What does it mean to you to be Chaldean?
What does it mean to be Chaldean?
No. What does it mean to you
To me?
to be Chaldean? We all know what it means to be
Well,
Chaldean.
to be
There's
Chaldean-
Chaldean privilege, and we all have it.
Sure.
But what does it mean to you?
To me, to be Chaldean means to be rooted in faith, family, and resilience. And I
yeah.
think we touched on all of those things today. My family, the resilience we went through, faith has a lot to do with it. My surgeon did so much. I did so much. God did the majority of it. Mm-hmm. So it's all about faith, family, resilience. We come from one of the oldest cultures in the world. And no matter where we are, we carry our traditions.
No doubt about
That's
it.
what being Chaldean means
Here's
to
to
me.
the gangster Janet for being there.
Janet. Thanks, Mom.